131?
I already clicked it. Yeah, it's 131. This will all be. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Golfballing podcast. This is episode 131, as Sean pointed out.
It's also a prime number.
I'm your host, Nick Bavaro. I'm joined by my two co-hosts, Sean O'Grady and Matthew Deniston. What is up, guys?
Matthew Deniston, hello.
I just had my 23rd birthday.
I don't want Nick to. Nick can't be me. No, I'm Sean.
Oh yeah.
I'll be Nick. I'll be myself.
You're Matthew Deniston.
This episode,
real quick.
Do you know how?
I want the viewers. Wait, if you're a viewer, if you're a listener. Also, this is on YouTube. Check out the Golfballing YouTube channel. If you are a listener, email golfballingteam@gmail.com if you want a podcast where we all pretend to be not us. Full podcast.
Okay.
All right.
I'd like to.
I got dibs on
This
being
gets
Jackson
100. If we get 100,000 emails, we'll do it.
All right.
It would be so easy to be Jackson for a podcast.
Yeah.
I'd like to start the podcast.
I think we should start the podcast as different people.
No. Okay. But I'd like to start this podcast off by I want to shout out the Loyola men's golf team. They are all golfballing athletes. We all got the golfballing wristbands now.
Oh, cool. Oh, okay, cool. Sweet. Let's go.
Yeah. So
that's actually dope.
We're always golfballing. No, not Timmy. Timmy's like the only person.
He's a huge hater, dude. He's hating on success, man. It's kind of sad. He's destined for good things.
Yeah, fuck Timmy.
I'll figure it out. Fuck Timmy Crawford, left me on red. If you go to Loyola Chicago, you can punch him in the face for me, and you will get a shout out on the Golfballing channel. With that being said, once again, I am Nick Bavaro, and I do have dyslexia. So keep that in mind during this episode.
Yeah. I actually go by Roy now.
Roy, okay.
Yeah, middle name. That's what it says on my water bottle.
Does it really?
Yeah, I wrote Roy because there's another Nick on the team. People call me Bavaro.
But it says Nicholas Roy Bavaro.
No, but on my water bottle I wrote Roy Bavaro. It's for another discussion.
Is that because it's your first year on the team and you're going to be Rookie of the Year?
Oh, that's actually so good. That's so good.
Who's Loyola men's golf Rookie of the Year? New YouTube video.
Oh my God, that's so good. Wow, Sean, thinking outside the box. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, I'm a pretty witty guy. So whoever's Sean during the episode where we mix that up, you're gonna have to come prepared.
I was just gonna be frustrated by what you guys were saying if I was Sean the whole time.
Yeah.
I don't feel like that totally encapsulates me. I feel like you're a lot easier to pull off. You just fucking disagree with everything and just talk about how mentally tough you are and then call Nick an idiot.
Jackson is extremely mentally tough.
He's the Bryson of this podcast, the mentally toughest guy in the world.
So I'm a major champion.
The
joke was that Bryson's a mental midget.
In a playoff, we've got some.
Wow.
Get right into it. Right, great segue to the BMW Championship.
I was gonna say golf's back, and if you disagree, let me explain. We've had way too many playoffs in comparison to previous years.
Do you not let's take playoffs?
I love playoffs.
Right?
Who doesn't?
Okay. Then why are you complaining that we've had way too many?
Wrong word choice. It happens a lot. I have dyslexia.
True.
You look at the four major champions, right? Could you guys name all four major champions right now off the top of your head? Sean, get off the fucking phone.
Hideki Matsuyama, Phil Mickelson, John Rahm, and who won the British Open?
Who won the British Open in his first game. Here's my point. We had such a mixed culture of major champions. Most people, when they watch golf, they're thinking,
what do you mean by mixed culture?
What I mean is that golf just had one of the best years we've ever had for golf fans. And that the winners of the four major champions, they're all so unique in their own ways.
Well, statistically, I don't think that'd be the
I
answer.
think Jackson's just saying they're not all white.
Exactly. Statistically, Jackson, this year wasn't the greatest because Tiger Woods wasn't playing in it, and the 2019 Masters was bigger. So,
Sean, they're all white.
What?
All 4 major winners were white.
Morikawa's not. John Rahm's a Spaniard. Like, you could go either way there. Hideki is from Japan.
Did you forget what race Kyle Morikawa was?
Evidently.
And Hideki Matsuyama.
The first Japanese major winner ever.
By far the most prominent player over there. Doesn't speak like a lick of English.
Oh god, but I agree with you, Jackson. This was a really big year for golf. I think this was one of the more entertaining. I think it was the year that 2020 needed to have. The 2021 needed this after the 2020 boom we had. A lot of playoffs, a lot of interesting golf. I don't know if we like the courses. I think
agreed.
But next year we got an amazing lineup, anyways. So
what is the lineup? Augusta. Are they at Augusta?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I have dyslexia.
There was a kid on my college team who legitimately one year asked where the Masters was. He wasn't kidding.
Man, that's crazy. You know how that guy on TikTok built a whole career around asking people how much money they make, or sorry, what they do for a living?
Yeah.
What if you just went into the streets of Chicago and started asking people, "Hey, where's the Masters at next year?"
I think there'd be like some people who would go, "What is the Masters?" And then I think every person who knew what the Masters was would probably say Augusta.
Everyone who doesn't know what the Masters is,
there was a college golfer who didn't know that the Masters was at Augusta every year. So
yeah, but
apparently it's not as widespread as people think.
Every non-golfer,
I'd
when
love
you
to know
ask them what the Masters is, would be pissed.
Yeah. Did you want to know the other courses that are getting played this year?
Yeah.
We got the Southern Hills in Oklahoma for the PGA Championship.
Great track.
It
is. Get more fucking boring?
No, it is.
Can
a
you
great
sell
track.
me on it? Can
Actually,
you sell me on it?
Sweet course.
Is it really? Can you sell
Yeah.
me on it? What's it like? What state's it like? Kind of play like?
Oh my God.
Oklahoma.
Never been.
Texas. Places like Texas.
So we'll have a fun PGA. All right, cool.
And then we go to the Country Club of Brookline. Is it? Or is it just the Country Club? Just the Country.
Where would that be?
Mass, I think Massachusetts.
Oh, they're at the for what? The U.S. Open?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's actually sweet.
Yeah, it's just the Country Club. It's in Brookline.
That's actually sweet. All right, cool.
And then St. Andrews, top it off.
What's the fourth one, Nick?
St. Andrews.
Southern Hills.
You just named
Club.
3.
Oh my God.
Oh my Lord.
No, dude. Can we stop pretending like St. Andrews is a good golf course? Like, when as a society will we move past St. Andrews being a good golf course? Sean's ready to say something. Which you can view on the Golfballing YouTube channel.
I will say, players now are too good for St. Andrews.
I agree.
But it's still a cool and very historic course.
Yeah,
but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to watch the winner shoot 30 under next year. That's the end. It's gonna be a big fuck you to St. Andrews.
It's gonna be sunny.
Are they gonna lengthen St. Andrews? Or are they gonna make it like 8,500 yards?
No, they can't.
I don't think they really can.
They can't.
They'll buy out the buildings.
It's gonna max out at like 7. If they really wanted it to, and then it's going to be sunny for 3 of the 4 days, and then the 4th day will be slightly overcast.
They should just play in the winter. It's like 30-degree weather.
Let's do it. The Winter Classic at St. Andrews every year. Let's book it.
Caddies are wearing like winter jackets.
Players have to wear short sleeves.
Oh,
Really see who's willing to battle the elements out there.
I think they should try to get a week at St. Andrews where it's just piss poor raining, and then you're not allowed to use rain gear. I think that should be. I think it makes it interesting.
It's like they don't have a date set for St. Andrews until they see the forecast. All right, yeah, we'll do. Let's get rid of the Barbasol this week. Let's do St. Andrews. Let's do the Open.
No rain gloves, no rain gear, none whatsoever. You just gotta hope your caddy keeps your club strap. No umbrellas.
I was on the course yesterday, and it started raining for a bit, and I didn't have an umbrella. I didn't have rain gear. I didn't have my rain gloves. I
in
only
a cart
had
or no?
I was in a cart, but the cart didn't have the hood to cover the gloves.
No hood.
I only
valuables
had
in
a
the
tiny
cart.
towel that was already wet.
Yep.
I had nothing to prepare me for the rain.
You were playing with people, right?
It's kind of how I feel in my life right now. Like I have nothing.
Jesus fuck, Nick.
No, it was just a joke.
That sets up our second topic perfectly.
We didn't even talk about the BMW.
Yeah, we
brought up the BMW, and Jackson just goes, "What a year for golf."
The BMW.
No, who doesn't want playoff? Who doesn't want free golf? And who doesn't want, who knew Patrick Cantley had this in him? Dude, we've been doing this podcast. We've done 130 episodes of this freaking podcast. And every time I get the chance to talk about Patrick Cantley, I say, why the hell are you not the guy yet? And he's the freaking guy. And the Ryder Cup is going to be fantastic.
He won fucking 3 times this year, and you're like, oh, he's not the guy.
He's not the guy. He's not the guy.
Although
he's the guy.
He only technically really won 2 because John Rahm won the Memorial.
Could Patrick Cantley win Player of the Year?
I see what you're saying.
3 wins, no majors. That'd be a tough.
Yeah. Then who's Player of the Year?
Although maybe if he wins the Tour Championship.
Yeah.
I think the Tour. That's what I said last podcast. I think the BMW is really going to control Player of the Year because I don't think that there's really like a clear set guy. Maybe John Rahm. John Rahm's my Player of the Year right now, and
I say just give it to Phil.
Just
for the PGA.
The guy who finished last place this week.
Yeah.
Oh, did he really?
Jackson, I want to know your thoughts about how do you like having a playoff within a playoff for the past 2 weeks? We've had a playoff within a playoff and a playoff within a playoff in the playoffs.
Freaking love it.
Yeah. It's been good for golf. I just think
free golf.
Should we talk about the course? Can we get rid of it? Like this should 100% BMW in Chicago. Like fuck all this.
So after the second round, when I texted you guys that no one responded to,
I didn't see the text.
Okay. Of Bright.
I hadn't watched any of it yet.
My grandma was in the hospital.
I was on a bender.
Okay.
I was on an emotional bender.
Nick, stop bringing up your personal life.
Okay, I'll stop. I'm done.
I didn't even know what I was saying. Never mind.
The text you sent?
Oh, dude. I'm pretty sure I said this is why the BMW is, or some. I said something about like this is why it should be in Illinois or something like that.
You said this isn't how the BMW should be.
Like who the hell shoots 26 under in a freaking golf tournament?
I mean, I think the more concerning fact is that the entire field was under par.
100%. 100%.
Like there wasn't even one guy who played badly enough to be over par.
That is 100%.
I think I might have shot under par one of the days.
I would agree with you. This is probably the first time I would agree with you that you probably could have made some noise at this tournament.
We just listened to Nick's whole spiel about how badly he's playing.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
True. That was a joke.
But Nick at his highest, I think, could shoot under par.
I will say the short game right now is immaculate. The short game right now is unbelievable.
It's Emmanuel Fernando.
Yeah. But yeah, this BMW, my mom even texted me, who do you want to win in the playoff or something like that? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, Mom, I'm in Mass.
What?
Yeah, I had to go to a mandatory Mass last night.
Oh, God, it's like high school.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Had to wear matching polos and stuff too. So.
Oh, good. At the fucking
At
Loyola.
Gentile, yeah. At Gentile, no, the arena.
Oh, the arena.
Yeah.
Was it like an athlete mass or something?
It was for everyone, but athletes were required to go.
How many non-athletes do you think went?
Maybe there's like 250 people. There's an okay
That's
show
actually
up.
a
There's
really
an okay.
lot.
Yeah, there's people who love God. I would have been there regardless. But anyway,
regardless, is that so?
Yeah,
Sunday
could we
Can we fucking move on?
the fucking BMW, man.
Jesus, there's so much to talk about from this
Yeah.
week, and we're
Tony
talking about
Finau.
Nick going to church. That's what's wrong with the Golf Balling podcast. This
No, we
was
need to
this was
hear
one of the
more
more
of it.
exciting weeks we've had, and we're hearing about Nick going to church and matching polos with his teammates.
I mean, this is the people want to hear this. I don't care.
I don't think they do.
I'm positive
Yeah.
they want to hear this.
Okay, no, tell us about the BMW, Sean. Bring up the points you want to talk about.
Because
Well-
for all of you who haven't listened to No Laying Up or Barstool Sports or the Shotgun Start, Sean, give us a rundown.
I didn't listen to any of those. I'd like to note. I just want to. A few things have been bothering me. First of all, you know what? I'm sick of this narrative that Bryson's mentally tough because I don't know if you guys saw what happened after the tournament. But
Did he get mad he lost the tournament?
no, he was in the tunnel and somebody said, "Good job, Brooksy," and he turned around and screamed, "Get the fuck out of here!" and waited for the police to come and escort the guy out. Like, that wouldn't bother me. Like, it wouldn't bother me if he wasn't, like, a couple weeks ago saying, like, "Oh, I take it as a compliment. Like, it doesn't bother me." And then anytime anyone says it, he's like, "Yeah, you got to get out of the tournament," and he gets fucking furious.
To his credit, he did just lose a golf tournament.
Yeah, but if it's such a compliment to you, that's not going to bother you in that situation.
Yeah,
That's
it's
all-
more to me. It's more heat of the moment, lack of being able to
No,
not.
I think at some point he just needs, like, if he keeps denying that it, like, if he keeps saying it doesn't bother him, and he keeps getting visibly upset every time people say it, like, it's just going to get worse. At some point, he needs to accept, like,
But he was doing a good
job.
job
But
until this.
yeah, but he, like, right after he said it the first time, he was kicking people out. Like, at some point, it needs to be like, all right, yeah, like, it does bother me. Like, it is frustrating.
Yeah, I don't. Dude, after what you just said to me, I actually agree. And I want the record to state, Steve, that I haven't seen this. So this is, I could, I might change this take after I see this, but I'm in 100% agreement with Sean right now that if he screamed at some random ass fan after losing a golf tournament, that's pretty ridiculous. I would agree that you are a mental bitch at that point.
If you want to read about it, Kevin Van Valkenburg wrote an article for ESPN on it.
I just don't understand why a major several-time PGA Tour
Cameron
champion.
Van Valkenburg
Huh?
from our high
No.
school.
No. I did wonder that for a while, actually, but that's a different story.
Sorry,
There's no
I
way.
think that was. But I kind of like the move. It's making me love Bryson even more that he
I like
screams.
Bryson even more too.
He screams at him and it goes,
This is what golf needs.
get him the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out. We should
don't know.
have whoever he kicked out on
The quote there was rage in his eyes really actually kind of concerned me.
Good job, Brooksy.
I think Bryson is about 5 more Brooksies away from just beating the shit out of somebody.
but at the same time, like, if you had just shot, what was it, 26 under, and you just lost in a 7-hole tournament, 7 playoff holes, you're not happy.
Yeah, but as a professional
You gotta
athlete,
control it. You gotta
you need
control
to know how to control your emotions. That's like the biggest
especially with
aspect.
With fucking Brooksy, like, that's child's play at this point. That's a child's play joke.
I really, really, really want this to happen at like the Ryder Cup or Augusta. Or no, I want this to happen at Augusta where someone's like, "All right, Brooksy," and Bryson finishes second and loses to Brooks, and they just go like, "All right, Brooksy," and he's just like, "I can't take it anymore," and then he like slam. I could see Bryson physically abusing someone on the golf course, like
and then he would
swinging
be
a club.
just permanently banned from Augusta.
Yeah, and he'd be like, "I'm sorry, I apologize. The driver did not suck."
And Brooksy's a great friend. Real compliment to be compared to him.
He's really just kind of starting to become a little bit of a child, but I love it. I think it's
been a child.
Yeah.
That's why we love him.
Golf
needs more
You know what?
children.
I will agree that he is a child, and that's exactly why I hate him.
Sean, do you disagree with this statement? Steve, do you hate when children play golf?
Do I hate when children play golf?
I kind of do.
I hate being behind children on the golf course.
Agreed.
But for the future of the game, no, I don't hate that. Well,
Contradicting
it depends.
I say give the kids just like the mini putt course.
It's not contradicting. It's not contradicting to say that a full-grown adult acts like a child, and that's why I dislike him. That's very different than saying, do I dislike children?
Well, Sean,
you can't make that fucking comparison.
know.
Let's be honest.
Have
Have you ever liked children? I wouldn't be surprised.
Record.
I'm actually known to be phenomenal with children.
See,
Yikes.
I'm a very fun guy.
I hope somebody takes that.
As we've
Sean.
talked about so many times, you guys only see the serious side of me.
Yeah.
I'm a very fun guy.
I hope somebody takes that quote where you're like, I'm phenomenal with children and put something else, like another context into that, because I think that would be really funny.
See, the fact that we live in a society where that could even be taken out of context is just absurd.
Live in a society,
I'm
right?
phenomenal with children.
Sean, we live in a society, right?
Yeah.
No, we don't.
You just said we live in a
Why are you putting a mask on in the middle of the podcast?
Because I wanted to make sure.
To be safe, Sean.
Because we live in a society, Sean. And
We live in a society.
Oh God, Jackson's getting into it.
Well, I'm just saying,
Tour champ,
freaking society.
Tour champion this weekend. Is it this weekend?
It is.
Yeah.
Which I'm annoyed at the PGA Tour app because I went to go look at the strokes gained data for this week.
As we all do.
Well, because Patrick Cantley, his performance this week was the best putting performance in strokes gained history. So I wanted to check that out.
He
wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
And they already took down the BMW leaderboard in favor of putting the Tour Championship leaderboard up. It's fucking Monday. Like, too early.
Well, you got to look ahead.
Wow.
They got to look ahead.
It's only Monday?
Yeah, usually they wait a couple more days, but the fact that it's the most important tournament of the year really led them to put that leaderboard up early.
The most important tournament of the year that no non-golfers know about.
Wait, no, this isn't the John Deere Classic.
But it's the final tournament in the season of championships.
Yeah.
Whoa.
True.
That's cool.
Did we like everyone going low this weekend? Because I think it kind of was good for golf in a sense. Like, I think there has to be it's got to be there. People are either going like super fucking low or people are shooting really high scores. I don't think anybody likes to watch when it's like 16 under.
It really sucks that people don't like to watch 16 under, which should be a fantastic feat to get to 16 under in a golf tournament.
Yeah, I mean, I like seeing pros play challenging courses and like struggle a bit. Like a course like this, it was pretty straightforward. Like it's just hit the fairway, hit the green. Everyone's one putting. Like it's not that, I don't know. It can be exciting, but it just doesn't excite me.
You know what I've been kind of all for now is I think they should make they make the fescue or the rough different lengths. Why don't they make the green different lengths and different parts?
Like water in the middle.
They just grow them out. We don't talk about this enough.
You know, we need more bunkers in the center of greens. Why not?
Honestly, we do
that, and we need to change the speeds of each part of the greens are different speeds.
Can you imagine if
they're cut differently?
Can you imagine if two greens were even slightly different speeds? Bryson would go fucking crazy.
Oh my God, I think this is
perfect.
The PGA Tour needs to do. I bet it has happened before that the greens aren't the same speed as other greens, but I wish it was like on a more regular basis, like you didn't know what you were getting, or like one portion of the green could just be like super fast, the other portion of the green is just super slow. It's just kind of a guess and check system.
I mean,
Yeah, one's rolling a 14, the other's 9.
I've played tournaments like that.
Yeah,
where all the greens were rolling at like a 12, and then there's just one green that was a 4.
We're basically talking about any municipal golf course.
That's where the tournament was at. A
I remember. I know what course you're talking about.
Yep.
Rolling green.
Yep.
Sean never commented. I want the viewers to know this. I almost birdied 9, and I think that's cool. But Sean nor Nick
rolling green
had any comment. Yep.
I mean, it's a 400-yard par 4. Like it's not that
over
crazy.
400, Sean.
Well, were you playing the back tees or the white tees?
It's not important.
He was playing the whites. Like it's not that tough.
I put my drive to about 260, right side, perfect. Middle pin. Take a 6-iron inside 10 feet.
260. So whoa, 260 on the right side of the fairway.
Yeah,
because that's a bunker.
But I'm in the fairway.
So were you short of the bunker?
No, I'm parallel to the bunker, but I'm in the fairway.
Okay, so that's yeah.
For me, it's a 6-iron. It's like about 165.
You hit your 6-iron 165?
Yes. Yes. With
Sean,
confidence.
I'd like to say that.
It plays downhill as well.
I birdied 8, so I wanted back-to-back.
My roommate, when he played that hole, Jackson, from the tips, cleared the bunker and had like 100, maybe like 80 yards in.
Whoa, a Division 1 golfer is better than me. Oh my god, I'm shocked. What's his name? He should be on tour. No. You know what, Sean? You know what I have to say to you, Sean? Actually,
no.
I'm not giving you
props for an almost birdie.
No. You don't know what I'm about to say, Sean.
Sure.
I'm about to go at your country club here.
No.
You know what I'm about to say.
I go at my own country club more than anybody else.
You don't even know. You know what I'd rate their burger?
I've never had one.
6. Just because of the freaking ambiance. I give it a freaking 6. Rolling Green Country Club's got a fucking 6 burger, Sean. If it wasn't for the ambiance of being close to the range, first off, and I know you'd agree with this, who puts a swimming pool right next to the freaking driving range? Who does that ever?
This is a bad topic to be discussing on the pod. Nobody knows what you're talking about.
All I'm saying, Sean, is if it wasn't for the awkward driving range pool situation, which played well for dinner, I'd give it a 5 or lower.
I'll set the scene for.
I've never said that their driving range is solid. Their driving range sucks. I've said that.
I'm talking about their cheeseburgers.
Yeah, but you were also talking about the driving range.
Yeah, that was a side rant.
I'm just for the viewers. The driving range is about 200 yards.
Yeah.
And there is a pool legitimately directly behind it.
And it's very
the driving range. First of all, where they usually have the tees, it's 270.
No fucking chance.
Yeah, it is. You can get it back to 300.
Okay. Feels a lot shorter than it is.
But if you have a fade on your ball, you're on the 5 tee box.
If you hit.
Wait, what?
The 5th tee box is directly behind the range. That has nothing to do with whether or not you hit a fade.
Law of the range to me.
Just let's move on from this. You guys wanted to talk about scrambles because I played in a scramble this weekend. Let's discuss that.
I just think it's bullshit that we're acting like Rolling Green Country Club has good food because that's what I thought, and then
nobody's ever acted like that. Nobody there would agree with that statement.
You had the opportunity to have a BLT and you chose chicken Caesar.
Yeah, I don't like BLTs, man.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
I'm not a tomato guy.
All right, let's make it to the next topic.
Let's talk scrambles.
Let's talk scrambles.
We're
not talking about
like
scramble
my next
bags.
Scramble. Yeah, what's next?
Sean played in a scramble recently.
I did.
Can you tell us what you guys shot as a team? Because I thought it was pretty impressive.
Yeah, fuck you.
So it was a
It is impressive.
No, it wasn't. It
Yes,
was a
it
4-person scramble, and
That means 4 people get to take each shot.
As most scrambles go.
keep in mind, I'm a scratch golfer.
We
shot 3 under.
Wait, hold on. Let me adjust my pants. You just made me rock hard. All right.
Yeah, we shot 3 under.
Oh my god.
Like the second best player in my group was a 30 handicap. And
That is
we had this guy who had never played golf, lefty. He was playing cross-handed. We tried to tell him several times that that's not how you grip a golf club. He wouldn't listen. There was one hole. We were just long of a par 5 and 2, and we're trying to hit like a little flop shot. And he goes, "Do you think it's the 4-iron or the pitching wedge?" And that's where I lost it. I was like, there is no situation in which you should ever be between a 4-iron and a pitching wedge.
What was the yardage again?
It was we were trying to hit a flop shot.
You should have pulled the 4-iron like that.
You should have let him pull the 4-iron.
He did.
Oh, he did?
Actually, no, wait. Actually, he went back and got a 6-iron. Because I told him
a little better.
I told him to get a 60 degree, and he went back and got a 6-iron. And I was just like, "Fuck it, he's not gonna hit it anywhere close, anyways.
It's
not worth it." And then
Wait,
like,
where did he hit it?
he hit it like 2 feet. It went nowhere. And then after the hole, we ended up making only par on the hole. Didn't get the ball up and down in the scramble, which is disgusting. And he just goes, "That was a 3, right?" I was like, "No." Like literally every hole, he'd ask, "That was a 3."
Well, Sean,
very rarely it's actually a 3.
Back when we were in school, you had golf lessons at the same time, right? So that makes sense that he didn't really like he had golf and math at the same time. Like that was a typical high school, middle school problem. You have golf class and math class at the same time.
What?
So he probably just didn't go. And that's why he doesn't know either math nor golf.
You know what I don't understand with like amateur golfers is them not knowing the scores of like the only thing is like out of bounds and like penalties, but like
We didn't have any of those.
Yeah, for him to be like 3, it's like, dude, think about it. You're counting how many times it took to make it there. It's like it's legitimately a 4-year-old could be like, "Oh, we saw 4 people. You swing the club 4 times. How many times? Like what's the score? 4." It baffles me. It baffles my mind.
I think my favorite part about this scramble. So we couldn't get enough tee times on one day, so it was split up. Like half the people played Friday, half played Saturday. And one of the holes, there was a competition for longest putt. And it was on a par 3, so I think people may have thought it was closest to the pin because 36 inches won longest putt on day 1.
That is 3 feet for those of you who went to golf instead of math.
I won longest putt on day 2 with a 6-footer. And then the longest drive, as I told you guys before, was legitimately maybe 210 yards before I got there. So I did win that as well.
So you hit it? Did you hit it in the fairway?
I did, yes.
Did you pull a driver? I probably would have pulled like a pitching
I would have pulled
pitching
a
wedge or
driver.
4-iron.
I pulled driver. I thought about just hitting a driving iron just to be a dick, but it was a short par 5. I wanted to reach it in 2, and I hit a little thin heel cut 70 yards past it.
Okay. How much did you win? You can't disclose for your amateur status.
I didn't win any money.
Do you win a prize?
No, I'm just not talking about this.
You didn't win a prize?
I won some pro shop credit.
Oh, cool.
Really?
Yeah. That's what amateurs receive. Pro shop
That's what
credit.
amateurs receive,
That's
Jackson.
what you won?
Huh?
Are you sure that's what you won?
Actually, I am positive.
All right, you can go. The NCAA head guy was in the room. Sorry. Um. Yeah.
Yeah, but so to put things in perspective as to how bad this scramble team was, I played alone the next day. Well, not like I played normal golf the next day with people, and I only shot 3 shots worse.
So par.
Yeah, I almost beat my scramble team of 4 people.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I feel like you could. I feel like you probably. Well, you would have beat the scramble team if it was like 3 people. Like, what do you think they would have shot if it was just them 3, or you added one more person with their skill set? Give me a ballpark estimate.
90 something.
It's not that bad. Oh, in a scramble. Oh.
Break 100 challenge in a scramble. Actually, Sean, I don't. If you weren't doing the scorecard, I think they would have shot a really low score because that guy was very insistent on doing 3s.
Yeah, you know what? If he had the scorecard, we would have shot like 55.
Yeah.
Would have won that scramble by 20.
I don't understand that 3 under being a bad scramble score. Still,
In a 4-person scramble, it's not good.
I wasn't the last time I played golf. I was in a 4-man scramble. We came in second place after shooting 3 to 5 under. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, but didn't you
From
say
the
that?
whites at John?
Didn't you say that two of the guys in your group really sucked?
You know, two of the guys sucked for sure, but I wouldn't necessarily say Mike played good. I mean, you've played with Mike's like good. He's like decent, but it wasn't his day.
Yeah. What place did you guys get?
Second. That's what I'm saying.
No, Sean's team got.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
No, he won.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
We didn't win the total scramble. I just won the longest putt and longest drive.
And that gave you quote unquote pro shop credit, right?
Yes. It was just pro shop credit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Why would I lie?
You can get out of here. Yeah. Sorry. Just had the dean of NCAA in here. Sorry.
The dean of the NCAA.
What place did you guys get? Jesus Christ! Can someone?
I genuinely
fucking
don't
tell
know.
me? What won it? Do you know it won?
10 under. We no carded it because we were the last group to finish.
Wait, but you guys shot 4 under, right? 68.
3.
68. That's 3.
1.
Okay, you were 7 shots. Like, come on. I would have turned in the card.
Yeah, but none of the teams they tried to make all the teams pretty bad. Because I wasn't allowed to pick my team.
Is this like friends or is this
university?
It was run by a club at my school.
What school?
I don't know.
Oh, that's right.
I don't go to school. I lied.
That's always a lie.
I go to Loyola Chicago.
This is a made-up story by Sean.
I go to Loyola Chicago.
All 3 of us go to Loyola Chicago.
Yeah, we do.
I don't really have any other thoughts on we were gonna talk scrambles and I just had my story of the scramble. I didn't have much else.
I think that was nice though. It was like a good pressure. Yeah, I think it gave me I thought about scrambled eggs. Should we talk about the tour championship? Because give me the FedEx Cup standings, please.
We can talk about the tour championship, but I do just have to remind the listeners that I birdied 9 on my own at the John Deere Classic.
So, Patrick Cantlay is leading. He'll start at 10 under.
Nice.
You got Tony Finau in second. He'll start at 8.
Mm-hmm.
Bryson in third, starting at 7. John Rahm in fourth, starting at 6. Cam Smith in fifth, starting at 5. And then I don't feel like going through the rest of them one by one.
And do you have the broadcast schedule?
It will be live.
Oh my God, Nick's drinking Dr. Pepper and not Diet Coke.
It will air from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday on Golf Channel.
What about Friday and Saturday and Sunday? What about a playoff?
Friday's the same time. Saturday is 1 to 2:30 Eastern on Golf Channel.
Stupid.
Why did they? Oh, and then 2:30 to 7 on NBC.
I hate this scoring shit. I'm not gonna lie, I hate this. I like the old setup where it was like one person won the FedEx Cup and one person won.
My issue with this scoring, if you win the FedEx Cup and you start at 10 under, like you shouldn't get a PGA Tour win for
I
that.
feel like you shouldn't feel good about it.
Like you didn't win the tournament, you had a 10-shot advantage. Like what are the odds that Patrick Reed sitting in the 30 spot is actually going to make a run at this? Pretty low.
Well, do you know? Because Rory entered this week at like 28, right? Or something. It was something crazy. But he played good, so he's locked in. But yeah, I agree. Like, imagine Rory winning this tournament at like 1 under even. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, Rory's 16th in the FedEx Cup, so he starts at 2 under.
Yeah.
You know the reason Rory doesn't play on the European Tour is because he says the courses are too easy, and he can't win on easy courses because he sucks at golf. That's what I heard.
Breaking news. Quote Golfballing or something.
Yeah, quote Golfballing. But I agree with you, Sean. It's like if I'm Patrick Reed, it's like why show up in a sense, like, and if like I would just be really confused turning it.
Patrick Reed could beat Patrick Cantlay by 9 shots this week, which would be a phenomenal thing to do a normal week on tour and still lose the tournament.
Yeah, imagine just like I would be so confused turning in my scorecard and being like, oh, I'd be like, I want to know who actually won this week, like who actually won the.
I'm sure that golf Twitter usually keeps track of all that.
Yeah,
it's always kind of interesting to see. I don't remember who would have won it last year. I'd have to go back and look.
But you know what I mean? Like
it was the DJ.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying he didn't actually win it by score.
Win the tournament.
Like who would have won it if it was still the normal format?
Oh, wasn't it like Scotty Scheffler or something? Or
for some reason I wanted to say Xander or Schauffele, but I have no idea. That just sounds right in my head. I don't remember.
Scheffler or Schauffele. Yeah.
Do you want to know why, Nick? Why? Patrick Reed would want to play in this golf tournament?
Well, no duh for the money, Jackson. I know.
Well, it's because the last place makes $400,000. So. Oh,
it's because he's trying to get his Ryder Cup spot. Captain pick?
I think Patrick would be a lock for captain pick if he recovers from phenomia.
Well, the real question is, do you still think Phil's deserving of a captain's pick after the last place performance this week?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it's just kind of Phil doing Phil things.
I don't think you can give it to Phil. I don't
honestly think Phil's even being considered at this point anymore.
Good.
Yeah.
He'll find a way to be on the team, or he'll be in the team pictures.
I think he'll be like an assistant captain.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I'm good with that.
Yeah, do you think get his knowledge and expertise that way? You don't need him.
Do you think Tiger shows up?
Last Ryder Cup.
Yeah, I don't think Tiger will show up.
Tiger will show up.
I kind of think Tiger's just trying to stay out of the media and just go about his recovery right now.
Do you think he's training with the Navy SEALs right now?
No.
Probably the Army.
Considering I don't know that he can walk yet, no.
True.
Interesting. Early prediction
for the FedEx Cup?
For the Tour Championship?
Yeah.
Cam Smith. No.
Pretty good pick.
Yeah. I wanted to say Cam Smith.
What's he at though? 4?
He's at 5. Like you gotta think it's gonna be somebody from the top 4.
It's probably Bryson.
It's 100% top 10. 100%, not even close.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with John Rahm.
Ooh, yeah.
And my sleeper pick at 4 under is gonna be Justin Thomas. Not much of a sleeper, but I'm feeling a good week from him.
That's what I don't like about this. It's just like, I don't know. They all get their little medals. There's points before they even start. I don't know.
I guess like
give me the old FedEx Cup.
The only thing that's nice about it is it's not confusing as to who's gonna win the FedEx Cup.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but you kind of know, like they tell you, like they give you the stats.
It's pretty clear usually, but
yeah.
That was the only like thought process behind this change. I still don't like it, but
it sucked a lot when Tiger won and he didn't win the Tour Champ, but he won the tournament.
But Well, no,
it's just so
he won the Tour Championship. He didn't win the FedEx Cup.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, but like he didn't deserve to win the FedEx Cup. He
I
didn't
know,
play
but
well in
like
the other.
to your average golfer, that's like kind of confusing.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I get it, but I don't get it at the same time. You know what I mean? It's like
I think it's stupid. It's stupid. I mean, there's
Honestly,
no real reason.
I would honestly be pretty in favor of like cutting it down to the final 30, or you could even do a slightly smaller field if you want.
What do you
And
mean?
then-
That's what they do.
No, and then everyone still starts at even. It's just winner take all. Like
Yeah.
points don't matter. Whoever
Yeah.
wins the Tour Championship wins the FedEx Cup. Like that's.
Oh shit! Well, then that disqualifies the whole fucking season.
Yeah, but you play the first two. Like the season matters to get into the playoffs. You play the first two. So then you could still have an underdog win it.
I like that way more. That's how every other sport goes. You're 100% right on
Yeah,
that.
because then like now you can't really get it. Like it's pretty hard to really get an underdog in the
Yeah.
final tournament. Like it can't really happen.
Yeah, I actually really like that a lot. At first, it didn't make sense, but then you look at any other sport, and it's like, just because you make the playoffs, does that mean you should be given anything? No.
yeah. Imagine
It
if
means
The regular
what the
season
was
the
for.
regular season shouldn't matter.
imagine.
You
if
know,
the
I
Super-
like that. Well, it should matter as far as
It should
Like,
matter as
getting-
far as
Actually, I know. I think
qualifying.
Jackson
Yeah.
would have liked like the Packers getting like a head start over who was it last year? Over like the Bucks.
49ers?
Maybe if they got
Bucks.
like a 14-point head start, or maybe the 49ers if they got like a.
I
14
wouldn't like
point.
that.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Packers side,
Yeah.
I would like that as a Packer fan, but if I was not a Packer fan, I'd be like, I'm not interested in that. But like, if
That's essentially what the FedEx Cup playoffs are right now.
I know, and I'm not interested in
It's like in every other league, it's like the regular season's used to qualify for the postseason, and then anything can happen.
exactly.
Like the thought is that the most talent will prevail. But in golf, it's just like, oh, regular season still matters, postseason still matters, and let's just give them a little handout. Hey, you start at 10 under. Here's $15 million for you.
all a money grab. Stupid.
Yeah, does anyone really actually like the FedEx Cup?
No.
I like that the last tournament's at Eastlake, but that's probably it.
Yeah, I mean, did you see Cam Smith's quote? Somebody asked him like what he'd do if he like won the $15 million.
So
He was
Just
just like, I
nothing.
don't. He's just like, I don't really know. Like he's like, I'm pretty okay financially. I don't really need it. Like, I don't. He's almost just like, yeah, it doesn't matter to me.
It's just another tournament.
Gotta love that energy from Cam Smith.
Yeah, it makes me feel
He's
bad
not
about
greedy.
myself.
He's in it for the golf.
Yeah. I should have picked up golf earlier. Fuck. All right.
Should have
Well,
grown a mullet and been from Australia. Is that not what he did to be successful?
I love Cam Smith.
that's what he did.
I love him so much. I hope he wins this week.
I do too. But I
He's
know
a-
that if I pick Cam Smith, he won't win this week. So I strategically didn't pick him.
Yeah.
And now he's going to win by 1 million.
Oh, did we even, Nick, did you and I give our pick? We'll end it on the pick.
Yeah, I kind of did, but I'm going Cam Smith by $1 billion.
Oh, that's right. But who's the sleeper?
We'll say guess it. Sleeper
That was
pick is
good.
probably
That was actually pretty good.
really.
Yeah.
I'll have to rewatch that and try to learn from that. But sleeper pick will probably be Patrick Cantlay.
Oh, okay. Good sleeper. Okay. All right.
Favorite
Here,
Tony T now.
The betting
Favorite Tony
favorite, starting with a 10-shot lead.
My pick to win is Rory McIlroy, and then my sleeper is Tony Finau.
Isn't Tony Finau starting at like 8 under?
Yeah, but I mean, it's Tony Finau.
So
Yeah,
your
good
pick is the guy starting at 2 under it, but your sleeper is the guy starting at 8.
Well, I'm just saying from a statistics standpoint, I'm
Statistics,
gonna look
yeah,
at the
you
guy
mean-
who's won a couple of majors ahead of the guy who
All right,
hasn't.
let's actually pick.
That was my pick.
I'm
No,
picking
let's
Cam
let's
Smith.
pick who's gonna win without these stupid staggered strokes.
John Rahm.
okay.
Who's winning
John-
just by score?
John Rahm outright.
I'd agree with you on John Rahm.
It's a valid pick. Given that I picked John Rahm for my winner, I'm gonna go with him as well. But no, actually, you know what? I'm going Justin Thomas here. I'm
No,
gonna
I
ride
think
that
Team
hard.
Golf Balling. No, Team Golf Balling needs to support
No,
one
we've
player.
never
Come on, let's
presented
be
the United front.
united.
We're not doing it now. I'm picking Justin Thomas.
Come on, 131 in. Let's.
Don't you want to root for me?
That was so vampire-y.
John Rahm. I'm
that
just
was
John
supposed to
Rahm.
be a John Rahm impression.
I
Yes,
want
I'm
to
just John
suck your
Rahm.
blood.
I'm
Yeah,
just
you
John Rahm.
sounded like Dracula for sure.
I just want to
That's-
suck your blood. Dude, I'm not good at impressions, man. I have dyslexia.
I want to win the golf tournament and also suck your blood.
I'll say.
What?
I don't know. Oh, horoscopes. I just want to leave this. I learned a lot about horoscopes on Monday, and I really believe in
Today's
them.
Monday.
Last Monday.
Okay.
Horoscopes, those shits, they fucking work. There's a lot. Dude, download CoStar. Download CoStar.
No,
You'll learn
no.
so much about yourself.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, dude.
It's
fucking
funny because
crazy.
any like person into astrology would be like, "What's your opinion on CoStar?" They'd be like, "That is the biggest ripoff of all of astrology apps."
Well, you don't buy the app. You just like do the.
But I'm saying that is just bull. I'm saying CoStar is bullshit, and if you're actually curious, you could do a little bit more digging and find some good shit.
Astrology Cafe. Astrology Cafe. You can learn
Astrology
a lot about
Cafe.
yourself.
Well, here,
Yeah.
hold on. Let me pull up our horoscopes because it is Monday. So,
Yeah, it's Monday.
should we read the rest of Cosmo? Let's see what the weekend's up to. Oh, this is everyone Bella Hadid stated. All right. Matthew Morton, Drake, The Weeknd, Odell Beckham Jr. What? Mark Kalman.
Can we not read this?
Oh, here we go.
I
All right.
couldn't care.
What are you, Sean? Aries?
Aries. We talk about this every time we do horoscopes.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is like I'm like a Leo's. I'm a Cancer, but I'm like
You're a
an
bullshit.
ascendant Leo. I'm an
Cancer.
ascendant Leo.
Bullshit, yo. Leos don't accept you. We don't want you. You're born in the wrong day. Sean, I have good news for you. Ooh, pretend I'm poking you. Ooh, Sean, it's cuffing season. Ooh.
Nice. I just matched with a rocket on Tinder the other day.
Ooh, James Harden.
Yeah.
Is it NASA?
NASA.
I didn't know they were back in the.
I didn't know I didn't know NASA was single again.
I didn't either.
So is that the horoscope? It's cuffing season.
Yeah.
It's been cuffing season for a while, bud. I'm always working on it.
All right, you stupid ass Cancer, redecorate your space. And looking at your background, I would have to agree.
I mean, none of us have particularly exciting backgrounds right now.
Oh, I just meant Nick's room looks like shit right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Why?
Well,
All right, Jackson.
well,
What's your horoscope?
flex your social skills, which could always be useful for me. So nothing really new here. Fuck. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that concludes this
hold on.
episode.
For PCs, it says bet all your money on Tony Finau. That's weird. Okay.
Yeah, I love PCs. Like Reese's.
Guess PCs. If you're a PCs, you should put all your
Do
money.
we want
on
to get into a whole Reese's Pieces conversation? How it should just be Reese's Pieces?
No, I got a fantasy draft.
Wait, what?
Oh no, I don't play fantasy football, but like just a fantasy like in my
fantasy
brain.
life?
Yeah, fantasy life. Like it's me and a couple of guys. We're just doing like deciding like who our characters are going to be in the Kim Kardashian game.
Wait, Nick, do you want to hang out tonight?
I can't tonight.
All right.
Maybe later.
That concludes this episode of the Golfballing Podcast. Please make sure to like, subscribe, leave a rating, leave a review.
Shout
I
out
gotta
to our
change
last
now.
rating, Connor.
All that good stuff. And
My boy Connor Friedman with the last rating. Connor Friedman, if you're listening to this right now, Connor, if you're not Connor Friedman, you could probably click off. Connor Friedman, if you're listening to this podcast right now and you're hearing the words I'm coherently saying, I will give you $20 just because, why not? Right?
I'd like to say that the only reason I allowed the horoscopes to be told on this podcast was because I hoped that Connor was listening. I know he likes them.
Wait. 2 things. Connor listens to our podcasts.
No, Connor Friedman.
Oh.
All right. Well, that is enough. That is enough for today. Do all those things I said earlier, and if you're watching on YouTube,
cheers.
I doubt you made it this far.
Don't forget to floss. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.